When you do a quick Google search of things to do in Prince Rupert, karaoke comes up as the #1 search result almost every time. But after spending 6 days there, I can proudly say we didn't do karaoke once. I don't think you touched it, but... Look at that. There's vehicles, a big truck in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's crazy how little they look.
Say boat, it says boat something. Buddy! Instagram's not going to post itself.
Well, you're not going to be
Boy, Gordy! While the normal people were sleeping in the cabins that they paid extra for, I was busy harassing the ferry's crew as they loaded and unloaded passengers and freight at the 2 stops along the way, Tuamtu and Bella Bella. Coming off another almost sleepless 22-hour ferry ride, the best we can hope for is if we don't come across any out-of-control logging trucks.
Doesn't say where we are,
Oh, doesn't show okay, yep.
but I don't know how. Oh, here.
Yeah.
It's called San Josef.
Right out. Come on.
Snaps right off.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a lot of the biggest trees weren't very.
They have no grip at all.
Oh no. Great. Real good one. What is it?
Didn't go that much.
Not long.
No.
Hyper. Gordy. Gordy, we made it. You look wet, Gordy.
People you can hide in, Gordy, and dry yourself off. You can not go
Oh.
up there.
What is it? What's that? It's inside them. There's a big old board there.
What?
Big where?
What's that?
Look at it. Whatever. It's wowzer.
Did you say that?
Cordy. Sure, you do it the fancy way.
How you getting wet, buddy?
Gordo was pretty stressed out. He said, thought you were going to fall. Gordy. Oh, there's a major river coming out. Hey! You don't know what happens. I guess you go to some water over there. There's some twisted mess here. Whoa! Look at that. Hey, Gordy.
One day when it's during tourist season and the trail's probably busy, then you'd want the dogs on the leash.
Something to do with the nature and the wolves will never come here. Okay, now we don't know what to do. 15 minutes. What? Oh, okay. Watch out! Now, if you were like me, you'd just jump into the water there, like I. See the high point. My buddy! Yeah, and ran. I ran and I ran. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh yeah, this is the slip.
I don't know when you'd be lurking.
Gordy, Gordy. Slippery. Scare him off if he approaches. much further.
Up on Smoky Mountain, drinking from the soda fountain. That's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind. Hopping freights and picking dates, gobbling beans from old tin plates. It seems like years since I was just a hobo in my mind. It did no harm to set my mind to dreaming of a way to get my hands on something that I had to find someday. Far beyond Chicago, somewhere where the longest trains go. That's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind. Me and a couple of buddies, we didn't care if our shoes got muddy. We didn't care where the trains were bound. We'd ride them rest of mine. Or maybe I was crazy, maybe just my foolish ways, but that's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind. It did no harm to set my mind to dream of a way to get my hands on something that I had to find someday. Far beyond Chicago, somewhere where the longest trains go. That's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind. Far beyond Chicago, somewhere where the longest trains go. That's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind.
Called the Big Hoe. Of them?
I did. I sent him a picture.
Oh yeah.
He said, that's crazy. Your big piece gone stretching. Oh, there. Finally one started.
Far beyond Chicago, somewhere where the longest trains go. That's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind. Me and a couple of of buddies. We didn't care if our shoes got muddy. We didn't care where the trains were bound. We'd ride them rascals blind. Or maybe I was crazy, maybe just my foolish ways, but that's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind. It did no harm to set my mind to dreaming of a way to get my hands on something that I had to find someday. Far beyond Chicago, somewhere where the longest trains go, that's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind. Far beyond Chicago, somewhere where the longest trains go, that's where I was when I was a hobo in my mind.